Yes, we see thy need, and we shall answer in this manner. Glory be the name of the Lord. Glory be the name of his children. And we shall say unto thee the parable of the 3 shepherds. They ventured far, because it had been written in the stars that the meeting of the 3 would be of great importance to the world. And upon the meeting place, each made his camp separate from the other. And he sent their servants forward to discuss the terms of the meeting, and who should sit in what position. And the servants began to squabble, saying that each of their masters was greater than the other, and therefore should have a place of honor. But finally it was decided that each would sit in the exact same position that he had camped in, facing the others. So they came forward, each introducing himself to the other. And they began to discuss of worldly things, of wars and peace, and the rain and the earth cycles of winter and summer and spring. Yet not one word was mentioned of God. And suddenly before them there was a shadow. The shadow was long before the fireplace. Each stirred and looked up, for he was sure that the other had brought an assassin upon him. But when they looked up, there stood a man with the cane of a shepherd. Yet in his eyes was a twinkle and a smile. And he said unto them, Why are you afraid? I have come not to harm you. And each of them said unto him, But you are not invited. For we are the 3 shepherds. We are the great ones. We are the leaders. We are the teachers. The stranger stood quiet and said, But did you not come here to seek God? And did each of you tell your people when you left that was your sole purpose to seek out the wisdom of God. Each said, yes, this is true. Then the stranger said, then you invited me. For I am the light of God. I bring peace and love from my Father to his children. Each of the shepherds beckoned to their servants to be ready with weapons to attack the stranger. And the stranger turned his hand backward and forward and said, and opened his cloak and said, I have no weapons. Why do you fear me? I have come not to harm you. I have come but for one purpose, to tell unto you the arrival upon your earth of a new Messiah, that you might go back and give this gift unto your people. Each spoke and said, but how do we know you are not of Satan? Who are your credentials? The stranger said unto them, I have no credentials. The only credentials I have is my faith in my Father and yours, my love for my God and you, my hope that you shall receive the message I have come to bear you, and that you shall bear witness unto his arrival, and bring the word unto your people. Each said unto the shepherd stranger, we must think. And they departed back into their tents. Then none of them invited the stranger into their tent. They left him into the cold of the night. He stood, and in the morning light, all light substance gathered around him, and warmth grew from him. And the servants came forth unto him, and did kneel unto him, and he said, rise, do not bow unto me. Bow unto your Lord God. Give him thanks for your day and your daily bread. Give him thanks for the sun and the rain, and take unto your people the wisdom I have spoken. Each of the servants from the three camps promised they would. As he turned and began to leave, the three shepherds came out and said, why have you given unto our servants a message to live unto the people? And they said, unto him. For the last shall come first, and blessed be the meek, for they shall give unto the people. Yet blessed be the strong, as they shall help the meek. But here I give unto you before I depart, each of you this gift from my Father. And he handed each one a small rose. These were men who were used to receiving jewels and handmaidens as gifts from kings and heads of nations. They looked at the rose, each casting it into the dirt. And yet when they looked up, the stranger was gone. Orders were given to break camp, but a handmaiden from each of the camps came forth and picked up the rose. And each promised to take it into their lands and nourish it. And so it came about that this was true. Word spread throughout each of their lands of the coming of the new Messiah. And the word spread and became the belief of the lands. And the kings of the three shepherds called him forth and said, You were sent to meet with the other shepherds, yet you brought us no knowledge of this. The shepherds said, But this is a false Messiah. He should be destroyed, and those who should believe in him should be destroyed. Send forth your armies and attack the other nations. Drive out the people in our land who believe in this, for they should be persecuted. And so it came about in great wars and rumors of wars did belay the land. Yet the faith within these people stayed. And as they grew together, the people who were cast out of the nations, one was born among them. And yet, when the kingdoms have fallen, the kingdom of God has risen, and peace did come to the earth. Once again, you shall say unto us, We have spoke unto you as unto a riddle. Nay, for in truth, those with the faith, the hope, and the wisdom to believe shall see the coming of the Messiah. For that is our purpose. That is our only gift we can give you. But it shall be greater than all the gold and jewels and riches of your earth altogether. For if our mission should come about and fulfillment of the same, 1,000 years of peace shall reign upon the earth and into the universe and galaxies, and all shall know each other in love. We asked you this question, for we have come to prepare the way for the coming of the Messiah. If the Lord asked you tomorrow to pick up everything you had, or leave it behind and go forth and serve a baby, would you do so? Would you have the faith in your heart to do this? To leave your family, to leave your friends, to leave the country into which you knew so well, to journey into a foreign land, to serve a Messiah that you had never seen. It may sound strange that we have brought this question to you, but we saying to you, each of you, look deeply in your heart and in your soul. And see if in truth you could do this. Ask yourself the questions we have brought forth tonight.